Assalamu alaikum my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are very happy and healthy at home. Yes, my dear students, I am really excited and very happy by getting the opportunity of the explanation of further or remaining chapters of your Honeydew textbook. Yes, class 8 Honeydew textbook, chapter number 6. This is Jyoti's phone. So today I will start the explanation, new chapter of this textbook, Honeydew textbook, and the chapter is This is Jyoti's phone. Yes, students will see in this chapter about the author, characters of this chapter, explanation before each summary of this chapter, and then we'll see the explanation with its word meaning. So today I will start the new chapter from your Honeydew textbook. I hope you will keep your interest in this chapter, and sure you will give me the positive impact of this particular chapter. Sure. So here in this chapter we will see first of all about the author of this chapter. So who is the author of this chapter? This is Jyoti's phone, written by Marjorie Kinnan Rollins. Marjorie Kinnan Rollins was one of the American authors. Now, we'll see first of all about Marjorie Kinnan Rollins. Marjorie Kinnan Rollins was born on 18th August 1896. She was the daughter of Ida Mary. This is the name of her mother, Ida Mary, and her father's name was Arthur Mary or Arthur Kinnan. So, Marjorie Kinnan Rollins was the daughter of Ida Mary and Arthur Kinnan. Arthur Kinnan was one of the principal examiners of patent office in USA. So, Marjorie Kinnan Rollins was born on 8th August 1896 and died on 14th December 1953. Now we'll see her journey into literature. She was an American author who lived in rural Florida and wrote the novels with rural themes and settings. So, Marjorie Kinnan Rollins was one of the natural writers. She was just started her journey by the theme of nature. So, she always has written all the novels and her books, and its theme it was about the countryside or village side. So here her best known work is The Yearling, about a boy who adopts an orphan fawn, was a Pulitzer Prize for the fiction in 1939. Now, my dear students, this is Jyoti's phone. This title, it's a small part of this book, The Yearling. This is the collection, we can say, a famous book of Marjorie Kinnan Rollins. She has written this book, and this is a Jyoti's phone. This lesson is a small part, we can say, of this book. So this book is about a boy who adopts an orphan fawn, and because of this book only, Marjorie Kinnan got the Pulitzer Prize, got the Pulitzer Award in the year 1939. So in the 1939, Marjorie Kinnan Rollins got the Pulitzer Prize for this particular book, and she became the greatest writer or author all over the world, and was later made into a movie of the same name. So on the basis of this book, she also has made the movie of particular this theme she also has used in this movie. That book was written long before the concept of a young adult fiction. As we know that this book is about the young little boy who brought the fawn at So this is about her greatest and you can say well-known book. The title of this book is The Yearling, and this is Jodie's phone. It's a small part of this book. So this is about the author of this chapter. Now, before its explanation and summary, I would like to tell you the characters of this chapter. Who are the characters? We'll see first of all. Jolly. See, in this chapter, Jolly is the main character. A little boy who adopted phone from the forest and kept that phone at his own house. Next character is Ezra Baxter Penn. Ezra Baxter is the father of Jolly, and everyone was just calling him as Penn. This is the call name of the Ezra Baxter. Third character is Ora Baxter. Ora Baxter is the mother of Jolly. Next is Dr. Wilson. Dr. Wilson here, this person also has given her his contribution by giving the treatment of Jolly's father. Next is Millville. Millville and another friend also there who become the companion of Jolly. So, we'll see the summary of this chapter. How these characters have just performed their character in the story. We'll see in this summary. So in this lesson, this is Jodie's phone. This phone, what it is, we'll see. Jodie, we have said it's a little boy. This is Jodie's phone. Phone, it's a door. What is so here? It's a dear's child. It's child. In a female form. So it's a dear's child though, and though its another name is phone. So this is Jodie's phone. How this Jodie brought that phone at his house? What happened? Why he was worried about this phone, not about his father? And what happened with his father? That become the reason of to bring that phone at home. So we'll see in the summary. This little boy Jolly was wanted to bring that phone at home because see, his father was become the victim of rattlesnake. This rattlesnake bite his father, and how that rattlesnake has sprayed its poison into the body of his father. Now, how to remove the poison from his body? What they had done, his father went somewhere and there with his friends, and he killed the deer. And he killed the deer and used what? Its liver and heart of this deer they used for taking out that poison from the body to make himself alive. So because of this deer, his father was alive by just become the victim of a rattlesnake. This rattlesnake bite the Jolly's father. See, so this is the beginning part of this chapter. So this is the story what happened with Jolly's father, and after narrating and describing every incident which happened with his father, his father come back again at home and he narrated every incident with the family members. Jolly also included in it. By listening this incident, what happened here? This Jolly wanted to bring the phone at home. So first of all, Jolly requested and asked asked the permission of his father to go and bring that phone at home. In the beginning, his father was not agree, but then after, by making the many requests or also from the efforts which he got from the Doc Wilson, his father agreed. And his father said to Jody that you will ask to your mother. So he went to his mother. Who? Ora Baxter. Miss Baxter. Here he asked to Ora Baxter and said that it's our duty to bring that phone at home because our father killed its mother. So who will take care of that? About that phone? He was in search of that question. And because of that, Jody asked and he requested to his mother that I want to go. You allow me to go in the forest and bring that phone at home. His mother not agreed. She refused his proposal, and by making many efforts, her mother, just by saying of Dr. Wilson these things, Dr. Wilson again just make the efforts of him to understand of this incidents, and that's why Dr. Wilson said to his mother that please allow him to go in the forest. So his mother finally agreed. And then see what happened here. Jody started his journey with Millville and another companion in the forest. They started their journey. So this is Jody's phone. This story is about, and just to start it's a theme made. It refers to the journey of Jody from the forest of searching that phone till the reaching at the end. It means bringing of that phone at the home. So they started their journey, and then we'll see what happened. Millville there. But when they are going just ahead and ahead, one obstacle came there. There only one can enter in the next way. So Jody said to Millville that you will stay here, I will go ahead. Few horrible incident and atmosphere condition Jody has seen in the next way. Buzzards, horrible noises, everything he listened to, but he was not afraid of anything because anyhow he made his heart and his spirit very strong, and that's why only he made himself very confident and went ahead and ahead. So his journey continued there. Millville also staying there. First of all, Millville not agreed to leave him alone in the further journey. So because Millville promised to his mother that I will go with him and will take care of him in the forest. But Jody ordered him, you have to stay here. So he left that Millville in the forest and he went alone next in the way. There he had seen what? One of the cases, means dead body was just there on the floor, on the ground, and around that dead body he had seen many birds who was just eating, that all the birds were eating the mass, we can say the pieces of that meat of that particular dead body. वो सारे जो birds थे उसका मांस खा रहे थे. Now, dead birds were really very horrible, and it was dead birds also were very violent there. That's why Jody first of all not tried to go nearer of dead birds, but he was observing everything from behind the tree. Then after he listened some voices there. He heard there. That voices is about the dog, that phone, who was really very terrified and who was really very afraid of the human being. That phone, when this phone has seen this Jody there as a human being, he afraid of this human being, this Jody. Whenever just Jody was going nearer of that particular phone, what happened? Here that phone was escaped from that particular place because that phone has seen the incident which happened with his mother dear, because human being only killed that phone's mother, human being only, right? Human being only. See, that's why this dog, phone, afraid of Jody. But after making many efforts to go to near of that particular phone, this phone agreed and ready to come nearer to the Jody. Because Jody expresses that what if he expressed their love for the animals. See, so finally phone is there with the Jody, and then after, see, this phone was very tired because he had not eaten, this phone had not eaten anything from the last 3 or 5 days. Because its mother, only mother was there who was giving him the food. But here it became very alone. That's why he had not eaten anything. And because of that starvation, this phone became very weak. He was very tired. So he cannot able to walk there. That's why what happened? This Jody had carried, right, that phone on his head. But its weight was there. That's why Jody also felt tiredness and weakness. So in between of the way, this Jody kept the phone again on the ground. Then after, this phone also agreed and become very understandable, and it's also created the love for the Jody, and that's why he started to follow the Jody. He again come back to the out of that particular forest with the Millville, Jody and phone finally reached at the home. So when this Jody wanted to give this surprise to his father, that's why directly he went into he wanted to go in the room of his father. But this phone really very tired, so phone was not able to raise that stairs, to get that stairs and go in the bedroom of his father. Again Jody carried this phone and they entered into the bedroom of his father. So in this story we have seen his father become very happy to see this both of you happy there, because Jody was